When police pulled over Vince Siciliano for speeding, they had no idea of the fight that would ensue. Like most of us these days, Vince's car was equipped with GPS devices that constantly recorded his speed. And now he's using that technology to take on the system.
You're going to fight this in court?
Absolutely.
That will put on trial the speeding detection methods of the police.
Correct.
I think they just wrote out the wrong person.
This time they have.
Vince Siciliano knows speed. He has to.
This is my bread and butter. This is what I've been doing for 20 plus years.
As a product manager of GPS tracking company 1X, Vince is used to tracking the speed of some of Australia's biggest companies. Now he's using the same equipment to take on the law.
It's him and a machine. It's me and a video. It's me and my tracking.
This is the view from a GPS tracking device situated on the dash of Vince's car. Importantly, it shows his speed. It also shows the police radar operator about to sting Vince for allegedly travelling at 68 kilometres per hour in a 40 zone.
When he first raised the number 68 kilometres an hour?
I was a little bit surprised, but again, didn't sit there and argue with him because I knew that I would go back to work and I would authenticate it.
And when he did, the two independent tracking devices in his car told a very different story.
Shocked. 68 to 43.3. Shocked.
According to police, Vince was travelling between 66 and 68 kilometres per hour. The video recording device on his dashboard puts his speed between 44 and 48, while the permanently fitted tracking device in his car says his speed at the time of the fine was 43.3.
To be on the good side, to be fair, I maybe pointed to 45, 46. Because I do want to allow a little bit of difference. 20 kilometres is huge. We're not talking 3 or 4 or 5, we're talking 20 kilometres.
I think it's all about trust because they assume your guilt. Whether it's a red light camera or speed camera, they assume your guilt. Therefore, you have to trust them. And that trust has been undermined.
Radio 3AW host Neil Mitchell highlighted the case of a faulty camera recently, which led to a $2 million refund for thousands of drivers who were booked incorrectly.
I think he's right to take it to court, and I think the police and the authorities have got to prove why he's wrong and reassure the rest of us that the system is working properly.
And that's exactly where this case is heading.
Well, I'd like them to hold record, other than a bit of paper. What record can they show me that I was doing that speed?
There's just too much secrecy and too many faults with Australian speed cameras. Tens of thousands of people have been complaining over the last few years, but the government's not doing anything about it. This is becoming quite appalling.
Hello. Michael Kazilny is a lawyer who specialises in fighting fines.
This driver has got a really good chance at beating this case because of the great evidence with the GPS system. However, each case in Australia is judged case by case.
And this case won't just decide the legality of a single ticket, but the very system which stings thousands of Australian drivers every day.
46 is still over that 40k zone too.
It is. I'm not disputing that I was doing 46 or 47. There's no dispute.
But 68.
68, no way.
There's been too many mistakes, too many people losing their licences unjustly, and people losing their jobs.
My product is right.
And you're very confident of that?
Oh, absolutely.
We'll let you know how Vince goes. If you have a story you'd like us to know about, please send us an email or give us a call.